Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. It's been a while since I recorded, but what else is fucking new? Right, let's get back into it. In the last episode, we finished the investigation day 2 of Turnabout Sisters, and now we're entering the day 3 trial. Oh, we've got some shit to deal with, because, you know, last time we also decided to, you know, bug up the wrong door and get punched. Was that last part or was that the part before it? Depending on how I split that up, it might have been the part before it. We got punched by Mr. Red, White, and then we ended up black and blue. But and then afterwards he accused us of being the actual murderer of Mia Fey and is gonna take our asses to court, even though that's what we were trying to do to him. He's gonna testify against us, but we're not gonna let him get the advantage of us. We're gonna take him down with all the evidence we have, if you know we indeed can. But you know, you just gotta give it your all, baby. Give it your all. Can I remember the voices this time? Did I turn down the volume? I did. That's good. Something really sad happened. You see, my Android phone had an update, and because of it, all my freaking album art, for some reason, started like changing up. Like randomly, an album art for like one album would be on another one, and then all the ones that had like other album arts on it, I had to delete. And this soundtrack was included, which really pisses me off. But you know, whatever. I'll deal with it. There's people here, but they're not my room. One way or another, I was ignoring all of that. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Phoenix, look. Oh, hello there, handsome. No, kidding. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the public prosecutor's office yesterday. He told me that whatever Mr. Wright says today, it will be the absolute truth. Who told you? Certainly not the chief prosecutor, but I'm gonna tell you now, she ain't a guy. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith. The judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm gonna be guilty. End of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Well, I'll do anything to defend myself, Mr. Edgeworth. Anything. Okay, certain things are off limit, obviously, but you know. You get the idea. Why? Why? How can you torment innocent people like this? Innocent? How can we know that? You got a point there. Technically speaking, the courts never do pronounce anybody innocent. They just pronounce them not guilty, because they're not actually sure. It's just that they can't prove that they are. Or that there's enough reasonable doubt that they can't convict them. Freaking shredding. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. That was really, really British. I was just supposed to be a subtle British. Damn, Edgeworth, you've changed. Changed? Phoenix, you know him? Well, yeah, I've met him in court yesterday, and he changed that much in that little time. No, we clearly know something about him. Well, Phoenix does. Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Well, court will be opening for session soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. He's not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. What else are we gonna do? Duh, obviously we're going to be defending ourselves. Shit, I don't remember Red White's voice. I should have looked that shit up. The court is now... excuse me. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, what are you doing? Are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Which is possible, by the way. Highly unrecommended, but, you know, it's possible. In his case, it's actually probably more plausible, seeing as he is a defense attorney. He does know what he's doing, kind of. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of this event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of another witness to the defendant's crime. You know, not necessarily the people viewing this trial might not have seen it yesterday. I mean, it's not our responsibility to fill them in, but you know, you get the idea. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? Well, you know, probably because they planned this beforehand. Boom, 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 meow, meow, meow. Didn't it? If anything, we should ask Phoenix. It's like he already knows why. If anything, if anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Yeah, objection, let's go. Bang! Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Wait, he gets to show off and I get nowhere. You suave motherfucker. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Yeah, let's get this going on. We've been faffing about too long. Ding! Pontificate her ways with this, that, and the other. Yes. Okay, I think I got something kind of resembling something that might have come out of my mouth earlier. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name. Wait, wrong voice. Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? What the? Yes, name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but alas, did I just entered that alas into that sentence. That came out naturally. My friends call me Blanco Niño, which means white boy. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. They're not the same thing. You bother me. Did you know the victim, Miss Maya Fey? Mia Fey. Maya's still alive. Hi! Yeah, hi, Maya. That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correctamundo. I added the mundo part. I don't fucking know. This guy makes me say weird things. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your testimony. Shit. I hear loud people. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Because it is the end of the world. And you are the last man standing. It is the end of Sao Alto. Ho ho ho! Stop it. It burns. I hope you made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. I don't remember his voice at all. Let him have it, Phoenix. Why are you here? I mean, good to know that you're always on my side, Maya. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. 9 p.m. a.m. Excuse me. Should stop drinking soda. Maybe I wouldn't have to worry about burping. I was quietly perusifying. That's reading to you. Some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from the outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Bang-a-blanger. Finally, there was a terrible impact, and then it was all over. For you! Anyway. Damn. I was trying to avoid that. No, I wasn't. I ran right into that Sonic Heroes reference. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, baby. Woo! Let's get to it. Hold it! Ah, bring me back to the good old days. How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always absolutely perfect. No, you're not getting away with that. You're so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. He's absolutely or absolutely worse. No, positively. That's not even a word. So, what was the proper term for a secretary again? Anyways, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock p.m. or a.m. Seriously, this guy doesn't even seem to realize that you have to specify 9 o'clock. I mean in the morning, and though we know it isn't, but you get the idea. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what May said too. Press further. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May, but he testified that he did not see you at the time. Ahem, this is your concern? Yes it is. Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he would not see me. He would need x-ray vision to pull off something like that. That's not how x-ray vision works. You can't see through walls. You can like you can't see through walls. You just see like x-rays bouncing off your bone structure and stuff. Like, you wouldn't just be able to randomly see through a wall but then see everybody as a regular person. No. Though there is a person out there who apparently can see through like the skin of people and like see their intestines and stuff. It's kind of cool. Wait about it, true fact. Anyways, I need to put the cap on this before it like spills on my thing, and then I don't have a computer, and then we have to do that whole giant ass hiatus that I did last time. Of course, he would not see. Okay, yeah. Tell us, what were you doing at that time? I was quietly perusifying. That's yeah, whatever. Hold it! By window, you mean the one directly across from the Fay and Co. law offices? Correct! That is the only window you see. He's the only one in the entire universe. And there you were, reading papers. Correcto! The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a busy man who has business to do. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Hold it! A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Surprise! I turned to look at the building across the way. I was supposed to press that. Hold it! Yeah. So, you were reading your papers until you heard that sound. But of course, I am no snoop peeping out the window at night. No snoop? Yeah, right. You made a career out of snooping. Might as well call you Snoop Dogg. Snoop White. I don't know. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Hold it! I love how my microphone works with that. Spiky-haired. What, is that all you have to say to that? You do have spiky hair, Phoenix. It's a fact. Those things could take out an eye. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Hold it! What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been so proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. And what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. This man, you don't add them together. 40, don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say that his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyways? And what did you do then? I do that every time, you know? I notice it. Like, whenever I read something, like, I release here, but I don't do it, like, after things. It's like, and then I'll release it. It bothers me every time. Ugh. Specifically when, like, recording lines, which I was doing for a fan project. Ugh. It's like, afterwards, every time I did that, it was just like, and it was just like, and I had to edit it out every single time. It was such a pain in the ass. I called Miss May over, and she was surprised. Yes. What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on television, and was weeping openly. Do you know she had been taping the Faye office phone? Or tapping? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Faye woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Ho ho! After all, I am il presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Sure I did. Can you be a little bit more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Positively? Well, whatever. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect that new detail. And there's where the contradiction came in. Ran to the left. Where is it? The floor plans? Ran to the left. You mean away from the door? Objection! Oop. Damn. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement? I'm not sure I follow. It clearly, contradicts the, I thought. You don't sound very convinced, Mr. Wright. Objection overruled. Oh, those freaking explode. I really miss the health bar system, by the way. I really wish that the new Phoenix Wright games would stop using this like freaking like 5-point system. Or the 5-strike system. Okay, it's Miss May's testimony. Objection! Wait right there. Mr. Wright, you... Mr. White, you dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated the victim ran right. It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. Not just that, but we also have a court record. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Ugh! Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So, he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. Wright says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it. I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario which would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? Excuse me. In the law offices of Fane Co, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Show the court where Mr. Wright was standing. Thanks, Phoenix. Even though it already starts like half an inch off. Had to go in a circle and swirl around. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran from the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear as if she was running. If she ran to the left. Please, this is not the time for jokes, man. This is not funny. Anyways, please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Damn right, that's where the killer was standing. That was... Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! Objection! I love that voice, yeah. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of this moment has reminded me of something. Has made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, may I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy.